Hello, it's Justin Morris here with another Diabetes Insight vlog. Now, I've spoken a bit in the past about physical exercise and how diabetes can be a big challenge for our physical exercise in life, but it need not be a barrier. There's another thing in life that I've done, and I know many others have done, and that is studying or doing schoolwork, or maybe it's university. Focusing your attention and your brain power for an extended period of time can be really difficult, often more difficult than physical exercise. And our diabetes can also be a challenge for this part of our lives. There's a few techniques that I use to help maintain good blood sugar control, but also maintain my focus if I'm studying. When training and racing on the bike, food and nutrition is very important to make sure our blood sugar levels stay stable and we can get the most out of our bodies. When I'm studying, food and nutrition is also important. It helps my brain work properly and also helps keep my blood sugar stable. So having access to some hydration and some food to keep topped up my energy levels whilst I'm studying is very important. I use a continuous glucose monitor here in Australia, which I find very helpful to ensure my blood sugars are in a good level to maximize the amount of focus I can get out of my time studying. Sometimes I find my brain gets overwhelmed if I'm studying one thing for an extended period of time and I can't get into a mental rhythm. When I'm riding my bike, sometimes I use music to get my body into a rhythm of performance. I find it helpful also when I'm studying to help my brain get into a rhythm if I listen to just some soft, smooth music to help the rhythm of the study progress. One thing that I find really helps my studying is a bit of physical exercise. Physical exercise helps boost some of the endorphins in my brain, which help my memory, and they also help me focus when I get back home and hit the books. Another good thing that I can incorporate with my exercise is being in nature. All these nice green trees, they help boost my oxygen uptake, which also helps my brain work well. It's also pretty nice just to give yourself a break from the hard work looking into the books. Another thing exercise can do to help me with my study is I treat it as a bit of a reward. If I'm working hard, studying hard for a few hours, I need to give myself a bit of a reward. I can duck out for half an hour, maybe 1 hour of a bit of physical exercise. Exercise doesn't have to be your reward, but a lot of things can be motivating while studying or working on anything if you treat them as a bit of a reward for hard work. Even with the good hydration, the good nutrition, some music, some physical exercise, some rewards along the way, studying can be extremely daunting and can be extremely anxiety-inducing. I can appreciate this, and this does have effects on our diabetes. But like I've chatted about before, diabetes is a team sport. We have a team around us, and consulting those other people in our diabetes team for some support if we are finding our study overwhelming or too anxiety-inducing can be really helpful. There might be some other strategies you can use to help manage your blood sugar during a stressful time, but you don't know until you ask someone for some support. So reaching out to your doctor or a diabetes nurse, a diabetes educator, could be a really great idea if you're finding managing diabetes during a stressful or anxiety-inducing time, like studying for exams, might be a really great action to take. Like with cycling, like with playing music, like with playing any sport, diabetes in studying is a challenge, but it's not a barrier. There's just a few other steps that we might have to think about along the way. I hope some of these strategies that I use might be able to help you with your studying journey with type 1 diabetes.